one quick thing.
What's your one quick thing?
I want you to just, how's the world going to react to the car wash once it happens?
Which car wash?
The first episode of the car wash scene.
What outlet are you at?
BLACKTREE TV.
Okay, so I can tell the truth?
Yes.
Okay, so, this car wash was designed to feel like pussy feels. It's wet, it's clean, it's moist, it gives you life. You're in the middle of the pandemic, and I think Uncle Clifford, for real, is being witty and creative in how to stay afloat during this pandemic. So, we all come from there, so sometimes you got to return for a fee.
Deep.
It is.
Which is like
Can you make
that
it?
too.
He missed that one, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you. We supposed to open up next week. You didn't change it to fucking them all.
If you're mad the opening's gonna be on your birthday
Fuck my 40th. Don't nobody care about that. The pink just ain't ready to open her legs just yet. She in need of a douche bad, child. Plus, we ain't got no DJ.
Big LCD's got us through Pussy Land.
Oh.
Let him be the DJ.
Child, I would rather put Ernestine in plastic and put her on the mic. You just gonna have to boo today.
If we don't start stacking money now, we gonna find ourselves taking Corbin up on his offer. Is that what you want? You know where we are and why we are where we are. So I suggest you follow my lead.
Heifer, you might be the owner, but you ain't the boss. You high-step your yellow tail up in here on some flogging-ass, perpetrating-ass, fake-ass shit and scammed up. Round of applause, bitch. But you better recognize which bitch gets the most applause
You
round
like the
here.
applause so much, maybe you should fucking DJ.
Oh!
Seem like that the only thing you good at is running your mouth instead of running this club.
You know what, Ooh, you know what. You know what, You know what? I'm too much of a cat to be fucked by a kitten.
Yo,
What's up, man?
first, like, do you have bars? I mean, first, are you? I mean, I know you got a role right here, but I mean, are you really gonna drop some albums?
Hey, man, I'm an actor, I'm a musician as well, I'm a drummer, but I used to freestyle back in the day, man, cafeteria with the homies, but I think if I really had to get in there, I could drop something, because I have a good time doing it, and it comes natural for me, man.
I feel like in that one episode where you pull out like the pots and stuff and you kind of freestyle the music that you really represented for like the South people that's in the marching bands and everything else. Like how does it feel to like represent Mississippi and like to have these people that haven't had really stories on a national level tell their story? How does it feel to like have a character that brings out some of that?
Right here. Man, it just feels amazing to be able to represent, for one, the South in that way, but also like street performers. I came up in New York for a long time, street drumming every day to make a living. And so the fact that Katori allowed me to use those same pots and buckets and pans to make that happen, I got to go holler at my homie Stallion over here. But thank you, bro. But to be able to Katori to give me that opportunity, it means the world to me, man. Good to see
One
you.
word about the car wash scene. Just, what's the world gonna think when they see episode 1 in that car wash scene?
Oh, they gonna lose their mind, man. They ain't ready for that. Come on, pretty baby. Nah, you too. I'm coming. What's up?
Turn this thing. Time to rise and shine.
I said, hey, that you?
Nah, it's LaMarcus.
Who?
Lil Murder.
Oh, child. I like that better. I call you that.
Damn, you clammy as hell. Let's get some food, ain't
That chicken and dressing Clifford made gonna take me before that Rona do.
That's why I whipped you up something special.
Smothered pork chop. Candy yams. Collard greens and cornbread.
Folks saying they lose it, but I guess you still got your sense of smell.
Oh, baby, that's all the sense I got left. Okay, Chef Negro D. I see you.
I aims to please.
Well, you better not please too much, cause the old bitch might get used to having you around.
Miss Ernestine, quit flirting with me now.
I ain't the bitch I'm talking about.
You might need to put a good word in for me with Cliff then.
Well, you keep cooking like that, I will.
Rolling. I'm here with Miss Harriet DeFoy, and I mean, we got so many similarities. I mean, I got my grandma in New Bern, North Carolina. I was born in Brooklyn. We might be related.
We're cousins. New Bern and Brooklyn. I went to PS 46.
I went to Boys and Girls.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Brownsville, though.
Okay. We were right on 154 Washington Avenue.
Yes.
We cousins.
We family. I got people at Craven Terrace and everybody.
We lived on 2nd Avenue, and then they moved over to Simmons Street. Come on, now.
Look
My
at
mom
that.
used to live on Queens back in the day.
How about that? But you playing such a layered role as this pastor in this show, balancing the voice of the conservatives and this relationship with your daughter. How does it feel to have a complex character like that in a story that is real complex with a black showrunner and creator? Like, how does it?
Well, as an actor who's been in the business for some years and doing so much theater, it's like an honor, a blessing. It's like a kind of dream role you wait to play that has so many layers, so many colors, a character that people love to hate. And then you have to find what is human about her. How can you play her? What are those things? What are the ends? What makes her act the way she does? And I think that's the part, that's the beauty of it, and that's the challenge as the actor for me to find out.
So many HBCUs represent.
How would you know?
I know you're a bison and everything.
ridiculous.
I mean,
You can't take us anywhere.
how does it feel now to look around and see that there's so much HBCU alumni on the screen doing their thing, representing?
Well, I have two sisters with me tonight. I mean, you can't go anywhere. HBCUs are the best. They produce the best. The talented doctors, nurses, actors, everything you want. It's a family. Like we are at Howard Fine Arts. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like our set is beautiful. It's a beautiful time. We come together. We have so much fun. It's love. It's family.
And I mean, y'all really played the story of what's going on with the pandemic when y'all doing the giveaways and everything else. I'm glad that y'all can represent all these layers of what our culture is doing in different places and represent a lot of people's feelings in the show. Thanks for your performance.
Thank you so much. It's our honor. It's our pleasure. We love our fans, and we can't wait to engage with them on Twitter. It's everything, because they are funny as hell.
When they see that car wash scene,
Babe, no, all this, there's so much. There's so much. I'm so interested to watch it with them tonight. It's so crazy. Thank you so much.
you.
Thank you, cousin.
thank you, cousin.
You should tell me your name.
Jamal Finkley.
Hey, I want to honor the future of this town, y'all's partner. I know there's lots going on, but we got to get it going on for Chuck and Lisa.
Yes, Lord.
Is that gonna be your campaign slogan? Into America. We got to get it going on for Chuck and Lisa.
Well, I can only do that with the help of y'all. There are a few referendums on the ballot.
Oh, yes. One of them being for that casino.
Yes, Pastor Woodbine, I think you know that one very well, since you're the only reason why it's even on the ballot.
Well, the only reason you on the ballot is because a man's dead. But I digress.
Yes.
How you doing, Shannon? I'm here with one of the stars of the show and the stage and everything else. I mean, you turn it up. How does it feel to see season 2, see these characters grow and develop and have different arcs now and like to get to know more of them? How does it feel to be a part of that? I know it's exciting to be in season 1, but now I get to even unfold more stuff in this season.
And that's what's great about having a second season of a show, because the first season you're introduced to the characters, and then the second season, now that everybody knows who everyone is, like they're all established, you get to really dive deeper into the storyline, and that is where the fun is. I'm really, really grateful to have someone like Katori Hall trust me with just playing a character with so many colors and layers and really allowing me to show my range. So Keyshawn takes you on this journey this season. So it's
A
gonna
lot
be
of backstory on your character this
a lot
season.
of backstory for sure.
Like when I asked this to one of your castmates, but when you get into it season 1, do you know like a lot of the backstory that ends up being revealed in the story? Is it done in the writer's room? Do you know a lot did you know about a lot about creation that they're revealing this season? Did you know that last season, like as far as backstory?
Katori will give you bits and pieces, but I had no idea. Like, this season you'll see how Keyshawn was raised, like how she was brought up, and her family's income, like her socioeconomic status.
Yeah.
I thought she was brought up completely differently, so that's something that was very surprising to me. And Derek as well. You'll definitely get to see some things there that are a surprise to the fans and that were also a surprise to me. Yeah.
I think episode 1 is a huge surprise, just with the car wash and everything else. I can't wait till everybody sees.
Insane. It was so creative because I wasn't there for it. I hadn't shot it, so when I had seen it, like, you read the script and it's one thing, but to actually see it, it's beautiful. But at the same time, you're just like, it's jarring too. Like, whoa. Somebody's gonna, if you're smart, somebody's gonna like recreate that for real. Because that's a
It's
money
gonna be on
maker.
Crenshaw next week.
Crenshaw.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
What's up, my sippy cups? We at Camay's Beauty Supply in Jackson, a reveal of my Miss Sip lashes. Available at a Camay's near you. And for all my stands that's in the house, you can catch me and Lil Murder in the flesh at Club Volcano tomorrow night. The Dirty Dozen tour going dummy.
Woo! Post that shit on the ground.
How you doing?
I'm chilling.
Stone Mountain representing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got somebody from that 770 right here on the carpet.
Yeah, you got that, man.
How you doing, man? Like, how this season? I mean, this is an interesting change from the last time that the audiences were familiar seeing you on Zoe. Now you ex-con, bodyguard, all this stuff going on. How's it just to like have that broad of different characters to play as an actor?
I mean, that's what I live for. Like, live for that. Like, I love characters that are complex, that are different. I want to span experiences that are like mine and not like mine. I think that's the test of what we do. And I think of a lot of actors that I respect and admire. You get to see them evolve and transform and shape-shift and become what's necessary to tell the story. And I think that in the ways that I did that with Big Teak. Yeah.
I feel like Katori used you to kind of tap into a lot of the anger and stuff that the community was feeling from George Floyd to Breonna, whatever. You kind of felt like you was the most passionate about and feeling that in this story. I mean, did you feel like you was a vessel for like a message right there?
I did, yeah. I think that like everything exists inside of this canvas, right? Katori did a beautiful job of creating the canvas of what we are experiencing. You know, there's a numbness to certain things. Like, we see ourselves brutalized all the time, and you get to see the way that all of these other characters were inundated with that all the time. How they're like kind of numb to it in a certain way. But Teak, because of where he's been, he's fresh. And if we all remember what it was like the first time we saw something like that, we understand where he's coming from. We know what that is, and that tapping into that, it did feel like there was a message. It felt like there was something that Katori wanted to say, and I'm grateful that it came through him. Yeah.
I gotta ask about episode 1, this car wash scene that everybody's gonna love. Like, why are we having these car washes all over the place? Why are these type of car washes that P-Valley, like, they should just call it the P-Valley car wash. I don't know. It's just my side idea. I don't know.
P-Valley car wash. They're gonna put that into season 3.
There you go.
No, I think that car washes are cultural. They mean something for us, right? Yeah. It's if you go to certain people, you go to certain spaces, and you talk about a car wash, nothing comes to mind. Yeah. You come to us, you talk about a car wash, it's community. Yeah. And that's like the way that we gather around certain activities. That is an activity that we all gather around. So it's, that's how I feel about that, yeah.
Well, appreciate your time, brothers.
Appreciate you.
Take care.
Stone Mountain, yeah.
I'm Decatur, so I was the cab, but you know.
Decatur?
Yeah.
I got your keys, bruh. Yeah, nigga finna lay his crown at them pill for the first time in life. After we slide through that part, I'm gonna hit that slab hard.
Wait, no. Y'all niggas can't slide, man.
Damn, nigga, it's like that?
You motherfuckers better be glad I even used that blue guap clout to get you these damn rooms. Cause if it was up to Wody ass, y'all be staying at the Super 8 in goddamn Kanye's.
Where the fuck is Kanye?
Exactly, nigga.
Man, I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about.
Look, I done enough for y'all niggas, man. Shit.
Don't nobody need your goddamn cherry.
Oh,
Fuck you,
okay.
What the fuck you talking about? Nah,
shit,
nigga.
fuck. Well, give me my shit back then, man. You, your old ungrateful ass nigga.
Ungrateful?
Oh, my bad. This 5-star bed over there too soft for your back, huh? Cause a nigga like you on a prison cot, huh? Key, you get through playing with these clowns, man. You slide on through. Broke ass, nigga.
How you doing, bro? You don't got the gold tooth right now. You ain't got.
That's what I said.
You should have rocked it, bro.
I left out the house and I'm like, I should have put in my damn gold teeth. I should have represented for the Pank posse. But now I got my pink purple custom suit, so you know I'm still in there. Bro.
I mean, how much of the wardrobe did you just pull out your closet, or was this all Starz wardrobe?
Oh, talking about on set?
Yeah.
Oh, man, we had one of the best wardrobe and costumers ever, bro. I wanted to take everything that touched my body, everything that I wore in the rehearsal that they didn't use. I'm like, let me get that. Oh yeah, it's real. They Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada everywhere you go. They ain't playing. P Valley is the real deal.
So as a manager, did you take some, like, did you take some cues from like a Suge or a Diddy? Like, which side was?
Right. I'm Suge. I'm Diddy. I'm Tip. Doing things expeditiously, talking to people crazy. You know, thinking I could come get these country bunkers. I'm from the city. They ain't got nothing. You know, it's just a blessing to be able to represent my Southern culture, my heritage. You know what I mean? I'm from Atlanta, so being able to be on set and speak with that vernacular and not hide it where I do in other movies, and you got to hide your drawl. It was a breath of fresh air. Big shout out to Katori Hall, creative genius, my guy.
Speaking of creative genius, I've been sneak peeking a little bit to everybody, but that first episode of Car Wash, I know you've seen it now. How crazy is that? And why don't we got that on Wesley Chapel or Moreland Avenue or something down there?
I'm telling you, look, drive through, get you a car wash, little rubber bub, and a tubby tub. That's a brilliant idea. Sexy girls washing cars.
I think it's gonna pop up in Atlanta though. Come on, Atlanta's a home of this.
If not, me and you can get together. We can put one out. We need one in LA too. I think that'll work in every city.
For sure. All right, well, man. I mean, great being a part of this season. I love everything I've seen. Can't wait to everybody else see it and see everything you got going on.
This is it, bro. This is Black excellence. Look at us. Look at everybody here. You know what I'm saying? The show's created by Black people, written by Black people, starring Black people. We telling our Black stories. It don't get no better than this, man. This is authentically Black. This is Black excellence. P Valley. 100.
Next time I see you, I want to go tooth though, man.
I might have. I'm gonna be looking like Trinidad James, man.
All right.
We'll be all slow. All right,
bro. You from what part of A you from? I'm from Decatur.
College Park, West Side, man. You know.
You got rolling out?
I got love for the East Side, though. You know.
I'm here with multi-talent. I mean, she just killed it on Snowfall, and now she's over here, another character killing it again this season. Great to see the mixture of characters. How does it feel to like expand on your talents and everything else?
Thank you. Snowfall was a blessing, of course. Happy to expand on my talents and just be on another show and just show range and be able to give, you know what I'm saying, and tell raw, authentic stories, true stories of beautiful Black women. I ain't gonna lie, my alter ego is a stripper. So just happy to be able to step into a face of me that nobody has seen. But I'm happy, I'm blessed.
So auditions wasn't a problem then, since your alter ego is.
Ironically enough, I did not have to audition for this role. I was blessed. I got the offer.
That's not even ironic.
Like, ooh, okay.
I thought they might have told you to make a couple moves, like, you know.
Nah, they was like, we seen you before. We know what you can do. I was like, okay.
I don't think anybody know what you could do yet, but we're going to see as your career unfolds, because you got a lot ahead of you. Keep on doing your thing. We'll keep on cheering.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful. Thank you.
Big fans.
So good seeing you. Thank you.
Oh, damn. Watch where the fuck you going.
I ain't see you.
I don't see why not.
We haven't met each other properly.
We might not have met each other proper, but I know enough about you. These walls been whispering.
Had I? Be careful about them whispers. They ain't always well acquainted with the truth.
Could you leaving tomorrow?
What make you think that?
These walls got ears, mouths too.
I'm here with Miss Miracle Watts. How you feel? I mean, this season is turned up. It starts off with a car wash scene that's turned up. How do you think the audience is going to react to this season once they see it?
I think they're going to be super excited about it. Like, who hasn't been waiting for P-Valley? So, yeah, it's going to be an exciting thing to watch.
How was, like, getting into the dancing scenes and all that stuff was, like, because I'm not sure when your miracle happened, like, did you have to do any performances while you were?
I had, we had to paint, so I had to do a little shimmy here, a little shimmy there. But, I mean, I'm not the best dancer, but I did it, so I made it happen.
You made it happen?
Yes.
Okay, like, last question. Katori Hall, having a black creator or a showrunner telling them, like, this story that might have never happened otherwise, like, how does it feel to be there?
A part of it.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that Katori chose me. I feel like she fought for me to get this role. And, I mean, it's just super exciting. It's such an honor to work with a black woman. So, yeah, it's a blessing.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, Miracle. Hey, girl. Beautiful. Congratulations.
How you doing? Jamal Finkley, how you doing?
Good, I'm doing good. I'm Dan.
So this season's interesting. I mean, I cover so many issues in this. I mean, there's land ownership, there's politics. I think legacy is part of it. How does it feel like to represent this region and this story that touches on so many things that's not anywhere else on TV and never been done?
I think you hit on something right there. There's nothing else like this show, and so I can thank Katori Hall for bringing this to light, because everybody deserves to get their story told, represented. And obviously, living in a country like ours where it's the most diverse country in the world, there are so many stories to tell. So thank you to Katori Hall for helping bring that. But at times it is overwhelming, but it's also, I just feel grateful to be a part of something as impactful, as groundbreaking as P-Valley. So I'm just excited to be here.
I feel like your character's a little bit villainous, and I want to know, is it fun to be able to play villainous to a certain extent? Not saying that it's,
No, you're not the first person to use the word villain to describe Corbin, and we are all fighting for something in our lives, right? And we use different tactics to be able to fight for those things, and some of those things are defined as villainous, or but I think that's what's fun for me, is the fighting for. Katori's created such a great, just a great foundation for discovery and for going for something not only as an actor myself, but taking on a character like Corbin, because he is very multi-layered. And this season we get to see some of these things kind of expand. We get to see more about his backstory and how he fights for what he's fighting for. So I think regardless of what character Katori Hall creates, I think it's fun. I think anything she come up with would be amazing.
So for the audience, a lot more is revealed about Corbin, but I wonder, like, when you take on that character, did you already know this full backstory, or does the writer room develop other stuff about it that you have to take on? Like, when you go into it, do you know everything about your character? Are you learning just as an audience, so to speak.
Do you know everything about yourself?
No.
Yeah, exactly. There are things that we discover daily. And again, I'll give it up to Katori. She's created these full characters, and sometimes I do have a question about where Corbin was, where he is, where he will be, and she does a great job of kind of giving you little bits of information to be able to grow. But I think in this story, seeing people discover things in the moment or throughout an arc of a season is like, that's the most incredible thing. And so I don't know everything about Corbin. I'm still learning about him, just like I'm still learning about myself. But I can tell you I'm grateful to be on that journey in P Valley and outside of P Valley.
For sure. Well, thank you for the time, Dan. Appreciate it.
Great to meet you. Thank you so much. Take care.
I'm here with Miss Catherine Busby, that's head of original programming at Starz. How does it feel to like be here this day where we have showrunners like Katori and creators all over like Issa and all these black people creating stories that we didn't see decades past, and to be a part of that?
You know what? Nothing but pride and gratitude that we can finally tell our stories. And having someone like Katori Hall is having someone like David Simon. The way that she writes characters, the nuance and the 360 of it all, and taking us into a world that we wouldn't even know about. So honestly, I feel blessed. I feel lucky. I feel excited. I've seen all of these episodes. I can't wait for everyone to see it. It's really, season 2 is deep and it's beautiful, and it's a good time for television.
Thank you for your time. And keep on doing your thing. And
Thank you. Thanks for saying hi.